Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. In the last episode, we arrived at Tonfon. We got a bunch of goodies. We got a couple of Jinny and everything. We talked to the Emperor there, Emperor Unan, and he told us about how we asked him for the Umber map, but he didn't have it. He told us that his missing nephew, Ryu Kou, who we know who he is, has it. But the thing is, though, he hasn't come back yet. So, we got the Echo Gem in the last episode, which I completely forgot that was in the game. I've never done it. I've always followed a walkthrough whenever I played this game. But now I understand how they were supposed to make you intentionally get the item so you can find where Ryu Kou is. So, but we got that, and we are going to be following it. It's pointing up to the north sector of the map here, and that's actually where he is. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be following it. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in today's episode. We're going to go find him. We also finished up a side quest last episode that we had started from, like, middle of the game. And we got some really neat treasures out of it. I swapped the party out between last episode. You have Almaty, Savetta, Iolio, and Hemi. That's pretty much how I'm going to have these parties set out for the rest of the game. I'm going to have the first team be the first, 4 characters you get, and the second team be the last 4 characters you get, because, well, I kind of figured it kind of works out that way. I'm going to go with Beast form. And then I'm going to go and do... Oh yeah, I forgot to show off Iolio's moves. Do you guys remember Iolio, or do you guys remember Jenna's moveset in the Lost Age? Well, that's kind of Iolio's moveset here. He's got Fume, Serpent Fume, Beam, and Cycle Beam. And Protect, and Guard, and Impair. I think these are more Garrett's moves from the first Golden Sun, but yeah, he's got those Psi Energy. I forgot to mention that. So, if you kind of miss those moves, he does have those. I'm gonna use Nettle. I like Nettle. You're getting a little nettled there, aren't you? I'm gonna go Beast form because, like I said before, Savetta's kind of a broken character in this game. Because of that Beast form, Cycle Beam. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just attack. Let's do Rampage. And then just attack over here. Boom! There we go. Yeah, see, I just killed everything. And Savetta resumes her human form. Amity grew to level 34. Cool. Savetta grew to level 34. Iolio grew to level 36. Matthew grew to level 37. Karis grew to level 36. Man, there was a lot of level ups that fight. Okay, but now we have to follow it. We gotta head up north. And it's about as north as you're gonna get up on the world map. So, we're just gonna keep on following the Echo Gem. And more cursed monsters. Alright. Herculean Axe. That was that giant, his best weapon. Iolio can unleash a move called Olympian Rage, which is really strong. So, I hope he does it. No, he probably doesn't gonna do it because he's probably got to learn it first, I think, if I remember correctly. Alright, Savetta attacks. Amity attacks. Drag down. This is gonna be bad. I hope not. Okay, good. Alright, let's just kill these things. There we go, killed that one. Iolio's Axe. Herculean Axe, Stone Justice. Well, we've seen that move. Stone Justice is pretty much what the Themis Axe had back in the earlier game. Avoid's effect wore off. I forgot I had Avoid on. It didn't seem to be helping much. We gotta keep on going all the way north, because it's at the very tip top of the world map where Ryu Kou's ship is. Stone Justice! Alright, just kill this thing real quick. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna keep on going up here. I'm gonna eventually reach it. These icebergs. See, we're getting close to it. Actually, I think it's right there on the screen right there. Combat dance. Okay. We have done a mastered combat dance. Okay, we killed one of them. Masamune's double attack. Combat dance. Do. Endless edges. Mithril claws endless edges. Stone justice. All right, let's kill this thing real quick. Double attack. There we go. Hit me girdle level 38. Yay. Got some crystal powder too. But if you come up here, you'll notice there's a little cabin right here as well as a ship. If you go talk to the ship, if we can actually get up to it. The ship is completely sunk. There's no way to get in. Is someone there? Hey, hello, anyone there? We've come to help. Is there anyone alive here? Please, give a shout. There comes no reply. So, it looks like we have to go around the water to get to that little settlement, because that's where the ship wrecked at, so. There's another white... Wait, there's another, like, light spot here. It has coins in it. I know it's not much, but it has coins in it, so. Alright, let's kill these monsters, too. Cold snap. That didn't do much. Stone justice. Alright, kill this thing real quick. Oh, we let a blood curdle. Hurt by an eatable spirit. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to get that healed later. Amity girdle level 35. You learn pure ply. Strongest ply move you can learn. Alright, so we gotta go down and around in order to get to this area. Oh, not over there. That's a dead end. Actually, hold on a second. Let me go and heal real quick. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and throw up... Who has that? Okay, Tyrell has it, that's right. I'm gonna throw up a Sacred Feather. Hopefully we won't run into monsters till then. Little fun fact, this is Mercury Lighthouse right here from the first game. So they do, the lighthouses do exist in the world map, so yeah, like there's a little cameo of the Mercury Lighthouse, and it's covered in the Grave Eclipse too, which kind of stinks. But yeah, that's a little fun fact there. You can find Mercury Lighthouse, and I do believe you can find Venus Lighthouse if you get close enough. I think actually Venus Lighthouse you can't access unless you have an action replay or something like that. Then you can use the go anywhere cheat in order to get to. Venus Lighthouse is kind of like on the mainland. Okay. Gotta go down and around. Because Venus Lighthouse is actually in Gonawan. We never go to Gonawan in this game, so. Alright. We made it to the outpost here, the iceberg outpost. And as you guys can see, you're gonna have to get Hemi before you even get a chance to come here and rescue Ryu Kou. So it's probably the best thing to get Hemi immediately as soon as you get a chance to. So you're gonna need Hemi for this part because you need Search. And that reveals a spot right there. And we got a Mercury Genie right there. We're gonna get him here in a little bit, so don't worry about him. Alright, so now we're gonna go inside the house here. And as you guys can see, it's a rundown dump here, but there's also a door being blocked here, so we'll have to get that. And I do believe, yeah, there we go. We can now move the dresser. There we go. So as soon as you go in here, it's dark. I can't see a thing in this darkness. I thought I heard someone this way. You're right, over there! Matthew, is that you? I thought so. There they are. Safe and sound. Or, should I say, as you can see, Hou Zan is in a bad way. He fought off a horde of monsters to protect this place. I thought I finished them all, but one of them was only wounded. I let my guard down. But now that Matthew is here, I can finally rest. Hou Zan, no! You can't die in this forsaken place. I won't let you. Yes, hold on long enough for Matthew to take us back home to Sana. Hou Zan. Ah, that would be a dream. But alas, one that cannot be. Hou Zan, no! Don't leave us. Take care of them, Matthew. Hou Zan. No. Really sad. Just to think that Hou Zan was so close to rescue. I didn't even... Oh my gosh! I didn't even... That is so sad, but I didn't ever realize that. I'm gonna freeze frame it. That little shitty there is sad. I never saw the little emoji come out of his head like that whenever I see this scene. Usually I get him before I go do this, but... Oh my gosh, that's so cute, but that's so sad too. But I know this won't be easy, but we must ask. Do you happen to have the ancient Morgul map, Ryu Kou? Yes, Emperor Unon gave it to my father when he assumed governmentship of Morgul. I've been keeping it with me. Well, we kind of need it right now. And thank you for handing it over so easily. I thought we'd have to ask... He'd have to ask what was it for. But Matthew and Party finally got the Umber map. Now we can know where the location of the Umber gear is. Now we can find the Umber gear. We should start the search right after taking them home. So now that we've found Hou Ju and Ryu Kou, unfortunately Hou Zan lost his life. And really, that's really sad too. So many people have lost their lives to this stupid eclipse. And as you guys can see, there's the other echo. Yeah, it says this is Hou Zan's grave. Hou Ju's echo gem has been placed here as a marker. So now you can find out where that echo gem was that they lost earlier. Now Hou Zan, that's Hou Zan's grave. I know, you're sad too, little Jenny. We're gonna have to get you. But we're gonna get the Jenny before we leave. But I've never seen him do that before. That's really sad and really funny at the same time. I mean, like, I've never seen him actually have an emoticon. So let's go ahead and cast growth. There's a couple items that are inside the house. There was one item in the house too I'd like to get. What we need to do is we need to actually climb up all the way up to the top here. And we're going to cast Grip. I haven't used Grip in a while. I'm going to go ahead and set it real quick. Let's cast Grip. And there was a treasure chest right next to it. And inside's another Mithril Silver. Yay! Now we can go make more stuff. That's cool. Alright, and now I think, if I remember correctly, we need to actually go back down. And go around. Because that's how we're going to get the Jinny here. But yeah, Hou Zan passed away, and that's really sad because he was the moral of the group in a way. He was the one that pretty much kept Ryu Kou from doing all this stupid crap that he was doing. But as soon as you get on top of the roof, you want to slide off right here. And then that Jinny will happily join you. So, that's how you get this Jinny. It's so sad to see that his moral compass pretty much lost his life for that. Anyways, Mercury's Jinny Rhyme has joined you. It's set to Amity. Rhyme, this spirit embodies crusted ice and is met at the island to the far north. By encasing the enemy's mind in ice, Rhyme can seal this foe's psi energy. And he's so cute. He looks like a chipmunk with his cheeks like that. Oh, goodness. Anyways, let's actually give... There we go. There we go. Now everybody's kind of like got the Jinny that they need right now. Okay, that's great. But yeah, it's so sad to see that, because I hate to be the... This is one of the reasons why I never really cared for Ryu Kou. I know he didn't mean, like, he never meant for this to happen. I understand that. But the consequences of his rashness cost the lives of not only Briggs, but Hou Zan as well. And that's what really stinks about this. Now, we're going to have to get back on the roof again. We're actually going to come over here and get into the chimney and fall down. Reason why is there's a treasure chest inside the house that we couldn't get before, so now we can get it. Poor Matthew's probably covered in soot. So, there we go. This treasure chest is pretty cool because it has the Minerva helmet in it. I'm actually going to go ahead and get that real quick. You can have that. Matthew can. Alright, let's equip that real quick. And the Warrior's helmet, I think I'm going to give that to Tyrell. And I think he has... Do I have a nice helmet on that one? Yeah, I do. Never mind. Okay, so that's pretty much that in a nutshell. Speaking of getting my items all up here again. Okay, I think I'll be alright now. Alright. That was pretty much it for all items in this area. I think there's one more item that I can get. I'm going to go get it real quick. There's a couple items that cause you to go down and around all the time. But anyways, back to what I was saying, it's just like... I hate to be... I know he didn't mean it, but the consequences of Ryu Kou's rash nature just cost the lives of so many people. And that's why I've never really cared for Ryu Kou, because it's just like... Nothing happens, like, he loses loved ones, yes, but he just, like, nothing, like, he doesn't learn from it, like, he learns a little bit, but it's just, nah, it's kind of hard to explain. Anyways, if you look in this box right there, there's some Lucky Pepper, so that's pretty much the last item in this area, but now we can actually leave. I'm actually going to go ahead and use that item real quick. Lucky Pepper, where you at? Let's give it to Amity. There we go. But yeah, it's just like he lost Hou Zan, and Briggs lost his life, and so many people in Belinks died, and pretty much the whole population of Koocha. We saw that last episode. Just all those people died because his rash decision to save his sister. And I understand he was doing it to save his sister. Or what he thought was going to save his sister, but... Anyways. So, we've got our map now. Let's go find this Umbra gear. Except that map is ancient. The geography all changed with the Golden Sun. Everything is moved. I think I can help with that. Let's see. If there's... This is Mount Elif. So, that's over there. Got it. I think I figured out where we all need to go. And this is a little funny animation on the top screen here. She's gonna be finding all these spots here. And she's like, wait a second. Where's the last one? That one? There we go. It says, obviously, I couldn't get the exact locations, but we could start looking at these spots I marked. While the Umbra gear is certainly important, shouldn't we get our guests back to Sana first? Ever the gentleman, Reeve. Yes, let's get them back to Tonfon immediately. And actually, I'm actually going to cut that part out, because it's going to be another long trip to get back to Tonfon. But yeah, that's my little rant about Ryu Kou and why I don't really like him as a character, because he's just... He caused so much mayhem and nothing really bad happens to him because of it. I know he lost a loved one, but... It's just... I don't know. I feel like he should get more punishment for his rashness in a way. I guess he is, in a way, being horrified by all this, so I guess that's enough punishment, really. But anyways, I'm gonna cut until we get back to Tonfon, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, we made it back to Tonfon. I'm kind of glad I cut that out, because it was like almost like 10 minutes worth of backtracking. Ugh, my goodness. Anyways, we're back here at Tonfon. I gotta go and sell some things real quick. We'll go sell that real quick. And I gotta go heal Amity of his curse. Let's sell... First and foremost, let's sell this crystal powder. Oh, by the way, off screen, I bought a bunch of, like, healing items for later, because there was a bunch of, like, potions and side crystals and water of lives I needed to pick up, because later in the game, we're about ready to reach the point where I'm going to be starting to take on optional bosses, and trust me, you're going to need those items, so I went ahead and just did that off screen. So if you see, like, I have less money than I did in the last episode, that's the reason why. So, anyways. Alright, I think that's it. Now, I need to get rid of this freaking haunting on Amity, because poor Amity's like, oh my gosh, I'm haunted! I'm haunted! I need to get off this haunting. Okay, let's go ahead and get that off of him. Repel evil. There we go. Please. Amity's just like, please, get this ghost off of me. Alright. There we go. Alright, so now let's go visit with Emperor Unan. Now that we've gotten Ryu Kou and Hou Ju back, so... Let's go meet up with them. Are you alright, Lady Hinachow? I cannot find it. I must find it. If I don't, the children... It was quite valuable. Perhaps the thief has taken it for himself? Must be talking about the Echo Gem that I stole last episode. Ryu Kou, Hou Ju. It's you. Mother. Mother. Family reunited. We're home. You must be both exhausted. Hou Ju, you were in prison so long. It is a great relief to see you looking so healthy. You're back. I'm so glad. Lady Hinachow, we have more to discuss. Will you take them to your chambers and see that they are taken care of? Of course. Shall we? Yes, of course. But I... Never mind. We obey, Your Majesty. Matthew, you and your friends have returned my children to me. I can never truly repay this kindness. Sure thing. My uncle is a generous man. I'm sure he'll give you a reward. Hou Ju, that was improper. What are you thinking of, dear sister? We didn't ask for your help, but you gave it regardless. I thank you with all my heart. I'm not even gonna tell what happened to Hou Zan. I guess it isn't the place to say it right now. It has been a long time since my sister-in-law was so radiantly happy. I owe you much. Words seem inadequate. The fate of Sana, no, the fate of the whole continent rests with you. Saving the world is sort of a family business for them. I guess that is true. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah, it's true. But no pressure or anything. How about you, Amity? My heritage is different, but I will not fail you. I will fight for Beilinks. I gotta do right by my old man. I am with you. I will pray for all of you. Very well. Is it time to depart? I say so. Let's be on our way. Matthew, a word? There are things I wish to speak to you about. Please come to my study as soon as you're able. Okay, so we still have some unfinished business left to do. But before we do that, we need to go check up on Lady Hannah Chow, Ryu Kou, and Hou Ju first. If we talk to them, they actually give us something. We come up here and talk to him. It says, I knew Hou Ju would come back to us. But if we come over here, a little cutscene activates. Matthew, we've been waiting for you. If I spent the next 100 years thanking you for saving my children, it would still be insufficient. Matthew has saved me twice now. It hardly seems real that I'm safely back home in Sana. Oh, Sana got updated. I didn't even see that. Let's see what Sana's update says. Sana, this country makes up the eastern part of the Ijai region. It is used to be a fearsome and aggressive colonial power. After Emperor Kou's death, Sana fell into a deadly civil war of succession. Unan, who desired unity, was eventually crowned. Okay, that's a good thing that happened. Thank you for all your help in Morgul. I thank you. And they actually give us a treasured heirloom, looks like. This has been a treasured family heirloom, but I want you to have it as a keepsake of your heroics. And this is the Lady Moon's ring. This is the complement to the Lord Sun's ring that we got last episode. We will always live in debt to you, and I will pray for your safe return, just as I pray for my children's. And I will be praying at her side. Please come back safely. If I had powers like yours, I would see this through with you to the end. But I would be a distracting burden, so I have to ask you to do my share as well. I understand, Ryu Kou. You know, upon really thinking about what I said earlier, maybe I was a little too hard on Ryu Kou. Like, I really didn't care for his character when I first played this game, but I honestly, upon thinking back about it, he has been through enough. Been through enough torment to really kind of learn his lesson in this situation. I didn't care for his rash and terrible attitude he had when we first met. The way he treated us by taking over everything and just activating a doomsday machine, which caused genocide, which I still think he should have some sort of punishment for. But I understand why he did it. But in the same sense, I've always hated that he got to go home in his, luxury palace with his mom and his sister, and Hou Zan ends up dead out of all this. But Hou Zan was trying to keep him straight and keep him, from making such foolish decisions. In the end, he gave up his life for that. I always hated that this was the case, but I guess in the end, Ryu Kou really did get tormented by this. Matthew, I'm sorry. I have been such a thorn in your side in all this time. I admit to being jealous of you. I may be a prince, but you are an adept and a warrior second to none, with loyal and capable friends. Yeah, at least he apologized for it. And at least he, admitted that he had a problem. My brother must like you very much, Matthew. He spoke about you frequently during our exile. I wish I had an adequate reward for your kindness, Matthew. Is that what you're waiting for? No. You were very noble, but I still owe you all that I have to you. Please take anything you may find in my home. I should return the Echo Gem to you. Is there a way I can? Actually, I've never done this before. Let's do Spirit Sense. I've never Spirit Sensed these guys before. Matthew, I know anyone can stop the grave eclipse. It's you. Blessings to go with you in your journey. I wonder what Ryu Kou says. He says, these heirs of Vale are amazing warriors. If I was an adept, I would probably travel Wayyard with them. I guess in a way he really kind of does look up to us. After the rebellion in Morgul, I thought my family would never come home. I came close to despair. With my children back, it almost feels like a dream. I hope never to wake up on. That's good. Alright, speaking of which, let's go get that item, the Lady Moon's ring. What that does is it boosts defense and resist. Let's give that to... I'll give that to Hemi. Here we go. Alright. But now, let's go talk to Mr. Emperor Unon to talk about what he needs us to talk about. So we need to go to his study, which is upstairs. And it's over here. There's something vital important I must give you. I wonder what it is. But first, let me be clear. You are searching for the Apollo lens, correct? Yeah. We're searching for a lot of things, but that's the ultimate goal. Then my information was correct. What information? Information from a man who calls himself Arcanus. Oh! Is that Arcanus from Tuparong? He certainly gets around. He's been in Sana too? Who is he under that mask? That man from the tower? Arcanus. What is this guy up to? What exactly did Arcanus tell you, Your Majesty? He said that I would be visited by warriors seeking an end to the grave eclipse. Well, he was right about that. They would be looking for the Apollo lens, a machine built by the ancients. And what did he want you to do with when this happened? Oh, look, it's a red orb. He asked me to give you something. Is it valuable? Ahem. What is the nature of this gift, Your Majesty? Despite the name, the Endless Wall does have an endpoint. The Apollo lens lies buried just past that point. In order to raise the ancient machine up out of the ground, you will need 3 treasures. And we assume that this is one of them. And what are the other 2? Where do you find those? Arcanus claimed that you would already possess one of them. Yeah, we do. We have the blue orb. The orb my brother threw us. You're right, Sabetta. That must be it. What about the last one? You must place the 2 orbs in a statue to reveal the 3rd. And where is this statue? Hemi would know. It's back in Yamata City, isn't it? In that ruins. I seem to know the answer. Return to Nihon and visit Izumi's tomb once more. Alright, so we got our last term in the entire game. I'm being serious, is the last term that we have to get in the encyclopedia. Nihon. This eastern island is once home to the village of Izumu before it flooded. The surviving villagers founded Yamata City. The dominant feature of this island was Mount Mikage, also called Gaia Rock, which was home to the Great Serpent. I don't know why they just now gave you the continent's name, or the island's name, but there it is, Nihon. That was the last term that we had in the entire game, too. Arcanus was the puppeteer who brought about the Grave Eclipse. Why would he help us end it? I've been wondering that myself. At least Himi's prophecy seems to agree with Arcanus. It still could be a trick, though. You seem preoccupied, Kraden. What is wrong? I'm not sure. Is he our enemy, or does he simply help in his own way? He's always been entirely inscrutable. Yeah, Kraden knows who this guy is. Huh? You make it sound like you've known Arcanus for some time. Do you know who the masked man is, Kraden? Yeah, he does, but he's not gonna tell us. Or at least a theory? Out with it! What do you mean, that he helps in his own way? You apparently have things to discuss. Are you gonna tell us or what? I once knew a man. No, that story will have to wait. Kraden, really? I understand you don't want to say until you're sure. After all, he is an adept and might be related to one of us. If he is kin to one of us, that might prove painful to one or all if we have to fight him. Okay, we won't badger you anymore if you promise to tell us about it some other time. Perhaps we should set a date for Storytelling Day, the day after we stop the Grave Eclipse. We shall, indeed we shall. Emperor Unon, thank you for the assistance. We will endeavor not to let you down. And with that, we got the red orb, which is the second orb out of the treasures. So, our task is clear. In order to gain access to the Apollo lens, we need to get the 3 treasures, the blue, red, and yellow orb, which is the last orb, which we'll get soon. And the other task is to gather the Umbra gear, which was given to us by the Umbra map. So, that's what we had to do in order to access the Apollo lens. He says, the Apollo lens can only be reached by the Endless Wall, but you will not be stopped by such trivialities, correct? Yes. Your confidence gives me hope. Please end the Grave Eclipse to heal our world. And that's pretty much it. We are done with Tonfon. We are done with Sana. With this whole episode with Ryu Kou, Hou Ju, and all this is all done. Our next objective is to go back to Nihon in order to get access to Izumi's grave, in order to get the last orb out of there. So we're gonna go ahead and do just that. Alright, it's time to go. Alright. But, as of right now, I think I'm gonna call it here. I did mention that we're done with our encyclopedia. If you come over here to the encyclopedia and look up it right there, 179 out of 179. We are done finding new terms for the encyclopedia. There's going to be some terms later, there's going to be some terms that need updates, but as of right now, we have every term in the entire game. And I'm kind of happy about that, because that was actually one thing I was worried about, because these are missable, like, really bad missable. So, as of right now, we have gotten everything pretty much done with it when it comes to this book. Which, I know a lot of people don't even bother with this, because you don't get anything for completing this. But, it's good to have this done. So, anyways, that's pretty much that. Hou Zan. I didn't see that update. Elderly man with a Ryu Kou's tutor. Despite his age, Hou Zan was master martial art. He died defending Ryu Kou and Hou Ju during the Grave Eclipse. Oh man, that's sad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We have every term in the entire game. Third Eye needs to update. I think that's pretty much it. Just taking a little gander up here. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. Yep, that's it. Okay, so we're done with the encyclopedia, which I'm happy about. Like I said, that's the one thing I was worried about missing more than anything. But I'm gonna call it here for this episode. The next episode of Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn, we're heading back to Yamato City and gaining access to the ruins that we couldn't before. So with that, I will see you guys in the next episode.